Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in. It's a Monday Night Primetime showdown between the Buffalo Bills and the Atlanta Falcons. Here's Tyler Bass to get this one started. And here we go on Monday Night Primetime. Washington now to return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. Come back to the right sideline. And he's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run.
I can assure you of one thing. That carry just brought some extra work in the opening quarter. You couldn't script that run any better.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Wins to throw. Got a man, it's Drake London. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it's good for an Atlanta 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Throwing from the gun. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away. So he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Trying again, following the sack. He's got his man, that's Travis Kelce. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Taylor rapping to pick that one off. So the first drive of the game ends not in points, Brock, but in an INT.
And I get it. Opening drives aren't always going to end up with points or a touchdown. Good thing, though, there's a lot of opportunities left to make up for that miscue and go get yourself back in rhythm and back on script.
First down of the game for James Cook. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Hey, Kate, sorting through traffic, seeking out a runner, that is this guy's domain. And boy, does he know how to operate in it.
Offense to the line for second down. Another one for Cook. He gets a nice chunk, looks like about 5. It's going to be third down.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means. But one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
And the Falcons get a 5th defensive back out there. Third down coming. From the shotgun, it's Allen. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And that leaves them with 4th and 5. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 41.
The Falcons in good field position here as they start out first and 10.
Here we go.
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. Oh, they got it back. They can try and salvage something. And from where that fumble came, Brock, 0 chance they were going to turn a profit on that play, right? But at least they did get it back. Still their football, but need to make some progress here. And this is second and long. Wentz sets a pass. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Taylor lapping to pick that one off. And the Bills are going to have it after his second interception of the season. Well, that should pretty much shut down throwing his way anymore, Brock. This guy has ended each of their last 2 drives by himself with an interception.
And that's kind of the price you pay when you're playing phenomenal ball as a defender. I can remember Aaron Rodgers, primetime game, said, I'm not even throwing once, and didn't attack Richard Sherman 1 time that game.
Cook trying this one up the gut. Wow, he had to power through 1 tackle just to get back to the line that time.
When one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10. Allen fires out wide, complete. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
It's a gain of 6, and it's third down.
All plays on the table here for third and 3. Straight ahead, here's Cook. And they get to him a good ways downfield from that line of scrimmage.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs turning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
Down to the 10. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it first and goal.
At the 5-yard line.
Again, it's Cook. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. This is going to go as a pickup of 4. Second and goal coming up.
That run now has put them in such a great spot, Kate. You get a run like that inside the first and goal situations, there's a whole lot of confidence when you break the huddle.
And he's in for the touchdown. The Bills pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Well, we all knew what was coming when they got into that goal line formation, didn't we, Brock? And they just pound the rock in for an old-school touchdown.
I just sometimes love that stuff. Nothing fancy, nothing cute. Here's our formation. You know we're running right at you, and we challenge you to stop us, and you can't.
Bass now to kick this away. Washington now to return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Falcons getting ready. Here comes first and 10. Here's Robinson to start the drive. And he's out of bounds up at his own 45. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And the Falcons will have a first.
Kate, a run like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
Going to the ground again on first. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's second and 7. And he takes it past midfield and starts the drive into Bills territory. 5 yards on the play. They could just do that again. 3rd and 2 coming up.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
Here we go. Done.
Trying one here with Robinson. And he works this to the 38 before going down. Give him 8 yards on the play. And it's good for an Atlanta first down. Move set it down, score him at the 38. First down, and they go right back to it. And they catch him, but not until he's picked up 8 yards. It's second down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Go. Waiting.
Changing things up, they're going to throw now. Completes, it's Bijan Robinson. They touch him down as he finds enough to pick up the first. We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. 7-0 is our score. We'll make our return to Mercedes-Benz Stadium after this. Back for our second quarter. It's Falcons football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Now Wentz. Pass caught. 9-yard line. Touchdown Atlanta. The Falcons start to fight back with their first points of this game. Drake London with the touchdown. And the kick is no good. The snap was off the mark, and that leads to a miss hit on the point after.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Things trim back down to a single point, Brock, as they send this off and away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
Their own 35-yard line.
All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Now Allen. He's got this complete to James Cook. And he'll get it up to the 44.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. This is Cook on the handoff. And he is stumped with authority there, but that stump came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that first down.
A gain of 12. First down, Bills.
Now a give to Cook, running left. He gets it ahead and lines up with about 3. Troy Anderson that time with the tackle.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
He put everything he had into this one, and he's there to send that one away incomplete. Well, no look on his first look at the game, and it's 3rd down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through, and that's going to back them up and bring up 4th down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go, and let that pass rush get home.
So from a mile away, they'll send out the field goal unit to take a shot at this one. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. It's no good. He needed more leg, and he sent it too far right. And they can't push the lead beyond a field goal.
Hey, listen, I know kickers are arguably better today than they've ever been in the history of football. But anything from 60-plus is still awfully ambitious. And that time, it didn't pan out.
Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, that came at the perfect time.
And he'll get this down at the 33-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Danger, King. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Ball at the 33 for first down. Staying with Robinson. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
2nd and 8. Now trying to set up the screen. Here's Robinson. All the way, and that's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons take a second quarter lead. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. And this one, thankfully, not off the mark. He gets it to go.
Makes the score Falcons 14, Bills 7. Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
Here's the screen for Cook. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Now, as that play ends, we see somebody hurt down there, and it's James Cook they're sending the trainers out to check on. Throwing now on first down, Allen. He's got Khalil Shakir. And he's got them quite the game here, partner, as he finally is brought to a stop.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
1st and 10 now from the 30. Allen gonna throw again. Caught near the goal line. And in, touchdown Buffalo. The Bills tie and can take the lead here in the second. It seems like a lot of the time, Brock, even if the results aren't quite as flashy every rep, tight ends are even more reliable scorers than a lot of receivers are when it comes to the passing game.
Yeah, I would agree with that, but there's also a lot more real estate for them to work with, right? Think of the receivers. They got to deal with the sidelines, that 12th defender. Many of these tight ends, they've got a ton of field to work with, and when they prove to the quarterback they could be a difference maker, he'll look for them.
Bass now to kick this away. Washington now to return. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Robinson. His charge towards the line. It's right around 3 yards.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
At the 31-yard line.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Here we go.
Here's a counter give to Robinson. He's close, but he is stopped before he can get to that first down. Picks up 4.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing. You know, I don't even know sometimes what it means to bow up, but that's exactly critical situations and forcing a 4th down. Now we'll get to see whether or not this offense wants to gamble.
The only move this offense is making is toward the line, Brock. They're going for it, 4th and 3. They're going for this. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
And this is going to go for about an 8-yard pickup as he takes him inside the 30-yard line. It's the 2-minute warning now from Atlanta. And it's the Bills, who only need a couple on 2nd and 2. Working from the gun, it's Allen. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks. Time and again, receivers will tell their quarterbacks, just give me a chance. Just give me a chance. Just throw it up and give me the opportunity. Well, in this case, with even 2 defenders trying to cover that wide receiver, couldn't get it done.
Allen on 3rd and short. Touchdown, Buffalo! The Bills grow their lead just before halftime. All right, so this solid first half continues for Brock. They're into the end zone to extend their advantage.
And I think if you're a head coach, you've got to be very happy with the effort so far. You always preach about coming out strong, and they've been the ones dictating the tempo. As a result, they add to their lead.
That one right down the middle. And the Bills grow their lead to 8. Bass now to kick this away. Washington now to return. You're going to bring him down as he gets it to the 33.
First and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. To throw is Wentz. Short pass brought in. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot. Give your quarterback a chance.
On 2nd down, Robinson. Along the sideline, past midfield. And he heads out of bounds. Great pickup on that run. 16 yards on the play. And the Falcons will have a first.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10.
Go.
Another carry for Robinson. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday, but doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
3rd down, give to Robinson. He's got room to roam here. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Timeout called by Atlanta. That's going to be at 2nd.
That's good.
And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. The Falcons take a timeout to their final one. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. To throw, Wentz. Escapes the pocket.
He only lost a yard, but how many times do we see a team who are just a yard or inches short on 4th down? Well, every little bit counts. He's got to just throw that one out of bounds. Don't run it out for the sack.
Here's Wentz. Finds the football outside. Just a couple of yards here as he heads for the sideline. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. A very short kick here from the right hash. Koo able to put it through. And that gets them back within 5.
Kate, if you're not going to pay a methodical drive off with a touchdown, that's the second best thing you can do. You could take all the time down for points on the board, maybe a little momentum in heading into halftime.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends on half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. And it looks like we're going to have time for one more play here, Brock, as this one goes for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Here comes the final play of our first half. Man in motion here. One final shot before the half. Fits it through the middle. And And he's going to set them up with a first down on a huge gain. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Running out of the gun with Davis. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Four yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. From the 39. Finds a seam down middle. And will not get any further, but plenty of progress already.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position by hitting on that shot. He's totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Here's a loft deep down the middle. And he sails that one over the end zone. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Again, Allen to the air. Rolling left, buying some time. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
And a nice little run there gets him 5. 2nd down upcoming.
He was taken down.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you can win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage. That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
And 5 yards to go.
This is going to be play number 8 of this drive as they set up for 3rd and 5. Allen. He brings it in. And the stop is made after a gain of 6. That's going to make it 1st and goal.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Davis. Scores! Touchdown, Buffalo! The Bills grow the lead coming out of halftime.
We've seen all game long how difficult it has been for this defense to try to contain this guy. Not only through the air, now 2 touchdowns on the ground. He's just been a difference maker.
Extra point up and good from Bass. And the Bills push the lead up to 12.
Falcons 16. Tyler Bass to kick off for
Bass now to kick this away. Washington now to return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
81, 81. Here we go, here we go.
Wentz to throw. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
This defense has been doing it all, not just with the takeaways, but the pressure and what that does and how hard it is to play the quarterback position when you're taking a beating like this.
And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first.
I just love that so much, Kate. Yeah, they trailed at the break, but that doesn't deter you from running the ball. And results like that will more than likely have them lean into the run game.
And the Bills bringing out an extra defensive back. Third down coming up.
Go, go.
A toss snap to Robinson. He hits a wall, stops at a yard. That's going to bring up fourth down.
Yeah, that defense was flying to the ball. You see that outside toss. This is a pursuit drill that they work on over and over again. Get to that toss before it can really get started.
Fields this at the 19. It's a nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Play action now with Allen. Completed to his running back. Push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a Bills first down. On the handoff, here's Davis. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
I think we got to be careful, and I'll raise my hand of thinking that play was just a nothing burger. Because what can happen from that, Kate, is he puts some nice toppings on it. A play-action pass, a shot that comes down the road from what looked like a very plain play.
From the 45 on second down. Builds up this one off to his running back, complete. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage.
It's a game of 20.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, it's a difficult on the defense.
And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. It's a pickup of 11. And that's good for a Bills first down. From the red zone now. That's incomplete left side.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. To throw again, it's Allen. On the move, hit it right. He doesn't slide down if he pays for it. A big shot sends him to the ground.
Well, this is in every quarterback's tool belt, even the ones not regarded as the best movers and shakers. But, Kate, to play QB in the league today, you've got to be able to do this. If you've got nobody open, still get some positive.
Oh, try and force it into the slant. It's intercepted. And the Falcons are going to have it after his second interception of the season. Oh, man, Brock, they decided to air it out in pursuit of a touchdown that time, but it's intercepted, and the visit to the red zone comes up empty.
And that one stings, Kate. It really does. You have a limited opportunity of looks in that close, particularly as we get through the second half. But once you have to finish with points.
Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Shotgun snap. They give to Robinson. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way He's telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
They'll try and pick this up on the ground. Play not developing as they had hoped. That's a loss of yardage, Brock. 4th down coming up.
You know what that felt like to me, Kate? That felt like a little bit of overthinking, where he's just waiting for the perfect lane and the breakaway run. But against defenses in this league, you hesitate, you get tackled for a loss.
And that return's going to come to a close as we reach the end of our quarter. All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. This one not out of reach quite yet, but it is a 2-score game to begin the 4th. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Play action now, Allen. Hits his running back. Avoids a defender. We've got a foot race. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on the route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Davis up the middle. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. That's completed right side. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Davis gets it from the gun. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
They'll go again with Davis. And that's not what the offense started with. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
Falcons going nickel to defend this 3rd down play. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Got his man, Shakir has it. And he's going to be touched down at that spot, which means the effort makes it 1st and goal.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Running left is Davis. And he runs it across, touchdown. The Bills make it a 3-score game in the 4th.
It was just a couple years ago where we saw those running backs get to the market and not get their money. Well, a performance like this, that's how you get paid. You show you could do it in a multitude of ways. Catch one for a touchdown through the air, pound 3 of them on the ground for 6.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bills go up by 19.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Bass now to kick this away. Washington now to return. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive.
The ball carrier. He's brought down at the 31. Brings up 2nd down.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Here's Robinson up the middle. This is a nice gain. Nearly moves those chains. He's got it up to the 36.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign where they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Trying to run here with Robinson. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. Running left is Robinson. And the big gain followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of him on that run.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back, because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Robinson on the inside give. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Looks like a pickup of 2, and now they've got 3rd and 10.
3rd down and 10.
Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line.
Here we go, here we go.
3rd and long for him here. And he's taken down at the 30. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. That's the 2-minute warning here from Atlanta. Falcons hoping to make it look a little better before time runs out.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Now Wentz. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and you couldn't do it.
And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Go.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Got a man, and Kelsey has it. And he's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons get it back to within 2 possessions. Travis Kelsey, the touchdown. Extra point by Kittle is up and good. And the Falcons shave some of the lead. It's down now to 12. Well, don't look up at the clock, everybody. That is certainly not their friend as they get set to try an onside kick. And the fumble recovery is made. Ooh, play didn't develop like he needed. He goes out behind the line. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Hands off here to Davis. And he has enough room to gain about 4. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
2nd down at the 45-yard line.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Right side, caught by Davis. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that's good for a Bills 1st down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Davis takes it straight ahead, and he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a 1st down.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Going right back to Davis. And all he can get is a yard in here, bro. It's third down.
He's brought down at the 31. It's a gain of a yard. And it's third down.
Middle. Regular. Go.
Now running with Davis. And he has the Bills the first down. And that block should clinch them this way.
Calm, cool, collected from this offense. Love to see it. No tunnel vision on what down it was. Just focused on executing the play in front of them.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. We'll go to a knee, and that defense can only stop the clock 2 more times.
They could stop the clock now if they choose. In the final moments of the game, every second counts. If you're going to call a timeout, you want to be right next to that official to signal it in just as that knee goes down.
So the Bills fight their way to a win on the road. Man, they were facing a top 5 defense this week, Bronk, but they made them look anything but. What a great performance to get this win.
Yeah, you can come in, Kate, with this awe and mystique of, gosh, we're facing one of the best defenses in the league, but as soon as you get those first points, you realize, you know what? They're mortal just like the rest of us, and they took the fight right to them.
Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Heward and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Bills as we say goodbye from Atlanta.